Welcome to WorldWire. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. Let's talk about Huawei, a name that, for years, was quietly woven into the fabric of our digital lives, even if you didn't realize it. Whether you were streaming videos, sending messages, or just connecting to Wi-Fi at home, there's a good chance Huawei's technology was working behind the scenes, powering your devices and networks with little fanfare. But in 2019, everything changed. The US government, citing national security concerns, imposed a sweeping ban that stopped American companies from doing business with Huawei. It was a move that sent shockwaves through the global tech industry. This wasn't just a setback, it was a digital decapitation. Huawei was abruptly cut off from essential US technology, most notably Google's software and services, which are the backbone of most smartphones outside China. Imagine buying a top-of-the-line phone only to discover it can't access YouTube, Gmail, Google Maps, or even the Play Store. That's the harsh reality Huawei suddenly faced. Its flagship devices stripped of the apps and services people rely on every day. Industry analysts and tech experts around the world were quick to declare this the end of Huawei's global ambitions. Many believed the company's days as a major player were numbered. Sales plummeted almost overnight. Retailers pulled Huawei phones from their shelves, and the company's future looked bleak. The world watched as one of tech's giants seemed to be collapsing in real time. Headlines predicted Huawei's retreat from the global stage. Many expected the company to shrink into obscurity, a casualty of the escalating tech Cold War. But instead of surrendering, Huawei's response was defiant. The company doubled down, rallying its engineers and business leaders to find a way forward. While the world was busy writing Huawei's obituary, inside their offices, teams were working late into the night, quietly plotting a comeback that no one expected. Huawei wasn't just trying to survive. They set out to build a future where they wouldn't need Google or any US technology at all. It was a bold, almost unthinkable goal. This was more than a business decision. It was a declaration of technological independence, a statement that they would chart their own path, no matter the obstacles. Almost no one in the industry saw this coming. The world was about to witness a comeback story that would defy all expectations. The stage was set for one of the most astonishing and unlikely comebacks in the history of technology, a story that would change the industry forever. Facing extinction, Huawei launched HarmonyOS, a new operating system born from years of secret planning. Critics dismissed it as a mere Android clone, but HarmonyOS was more than a quick fix. Huawei envisioned a unified platform for phones, tablets, watches, TVs, and even cars. Building a new OS is tough, but Huawei poured billions into making it real. They aggressively courted developers, offering incentives to bring apps to their app gallery. HarmonyOS started as a bridge, running Android apps to keep users on board. But behind the scenes, Huawei was building something truly independent. The goal, a platform that could stand on its own, free from Google's shadow. In October 2024, Huawei made a bold move that sent shockwaves through the tech world. The company unveiled HarmonyOS Next, a total break from Android, and a declaration of independence from the Western software ecosystem that had dominated smartphones for over a decade. There was no Android code, no Google services, and absolutely no compatibility with Android apps. This wasn't just a fork or a skin, it was a clean slate, a new beginning. For users and developers alike, it meant leaving behind the familiar and stepping into the unknown. It was a massive gamble. Would developers be willing to rebuild their apps for a brand new platform with no guarantee of success? The risk was enormous. Many wondered if Huawei could convince enough partners to make HarmonyOS Next viable, or if the ecosystem would simply wither without the lifeblood of popular apps. But Huawei had spent years preparing for this moment, quietly rallying China's tech giants and building alliances behind the scenes. The company worked tirelessly to ensure that HarmonyOS Next would launch with strong support from the nation's biggest players. The response was overwhelming. Thousands of top Chinese apps, from banking to social media to entertainment, committed to the new system almost overnight. Developers embraced the challenge, eager to be part of something historic. Companies like Tencent, ByteDance, and Alibaba didn't just join the migration, they became champions of the new ecosystem, investing resources and talent to ensure their services thrived on HarmonyOS Next. For Chinese users, the switch was almost seamless. Everyday life continued, but now powered by a homegrown operating system designed for their needs and preferences. With HarmonyOS Next, Huawei had created a true third major mobile ecosystem, breaking the Apple-Google duopoly in China and opening the door to a new era of digital competition. HarmonyOS Next quickly became a symbol of technological sovereignty, a statement that China could chart its own digital future, free from foreign control. The sanctions meant to cripple Huawei instead forced it to build its own digital kingdom, protected and resilient. What was once seen as a setback became the catalyst for innovation and independence. Against all odds, Huawei proved that a new ecosystem could rise from adversity, inspiring a generation of Chinese innovators and sending a powerful message to the world. The world was forced to take notice, as Huawei's bold leap reshaped the global tech landscape and redefined what was possible in the age of digital sovereignty. HarmonyOS exploded in popularity. By early 2025, it ran on nearly 1 billion devices, not just phones, but tablets, watches, appliances, and cars. In China, HarmonyOS overtook iOS in market share, a stunning reversal. Huawei's smartphone sales soared, growing 50% year-on-year. Consumers embraced the new devices for their innovation and robust app ecosystem. The more users joined, the more developers followed, creating a self-sustaining cycle. Huawei turned a crisis into a flourishing digital oasis. The company wasn't just surviving, it was thriving. The numbers told a story no one expected. The real shock came in August 2023 with the Mate 60 Pro, powered by Huawei's own Kirin 9000S chip. This wasn't just another smartphone launch, it was a bold statement to the world. For years, US sanctions had aimed to cripple Huawei's access to advanced semiconductors. But the company's engineers had quietly been working on a solution. This advanced processor was made in China, defying US sanctions meant to block such technology. The Kirin 9000S was not only domestically produced, but it also demonstrated that China's semiconductor industry could innovate under pressure, pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible. The Mate 60 Pro stunned the world, proof that China's chip industry had leapt forward. News outlets everywhere scrambled to cover the story, and tech analysts were left rethinking their predictions about China's technological limits. Huawei had replaced over 13,000 US components and redesigned thousands of circuit boards. This massive overhaul required not just technical expertise, but also a relentless drive to overcome obstacles and rethink every detail of their supply chain. It was like rebuilding a jet mid-flight, and succeeding. The company managed to keep its products flying high, even as the ground shifted beneath them. The Kirin chip symbolized Huawei's radical self-reliance. It became a beacon of hope for China's tech sector, showing that homegrown innovation could rival the best in the world. Huawei also developed its own AI chips, challenging NVIDIA's dominance. These chips powered everything from smartphones to data centers, marking a new era of Chinese tech independence. These breakthroughs insulated China's tech industry from global pressures. By building a robust domestic ecosystem, Huawei and its peers reduced their vulnerability to foreign restrictions and supply chain shocks. The message was clear: if you won't sell us tech, we'll invent our own. This spirit of determination and ingenuity spread across China's tech landscape, inspiring a new generation of engineers and entrepreneurs. Huawei's chips became a symbol of resilience and defiance. They represented not just technological progress, but also national pride and the will to overcome adversity. The company had turned sanctions into a catalyst for innovation, proving that with enough resolve, even the toughest barriers can become stepping stones to greatness. With its own chips and OS, Huawei roared back. The Mate 60 series became a sensation, driving Huawei to the top of China's smartphone market. Sales surged 70% in early 2024, and revenues hit record highs. The consumer division, once thought doomed, led the comeback. Huawei diversified into smart cars and consumer electronics, often outpacing Western rivals. Even abroad, workarounds let users access key apps, blunting the impact of sanctions. Huawei transformed into a diversified tech powerhouse. From the brink, it rebuilt itself stronger than ever. Huawei's comeback is more than a corporate win, it's a turning point in global tech. US sanctions backfired, making Huawei stronger and accelerating China's tech independence. American firms lost billions in sales, while Huawei's R&D flourished. The world's digital duopoly is over. Harmony, OS is now a third major ecosystem. This shift gives countries new choices, challenging Silicon Valley's dominance. Huawei's journey shows that isolation can spark innovation, not defeat. The goal was to cripple Huawei. The result was a new tech superpower. The digital world is now fractured, with no single country in control. The dragon wasn't slain, it learned to fly. The future of technology is more open, unpredictable, and competitive than ever.